I did Speak by Laurie, Halse, Anderson. And basically this is a book about Melinda, who goes to the after 8th grade party. And a pretty huge thing happens while she's there. And she makes one phone call that pretty much destroys her freshman year of high school. She's disowned by her friends, and her parents are pretty disconnected from her and don't really know how to react to her. And that's pretty much it without giving too much away.
So now we're going to show you the trailer. Alright, so now I'm going to read an excerpt from the book. Communication 101. I'm on a roll. I'm rocking. I don't know what it is. Standing up to Heather, planting marigold seeds, or maybe the look on Mom's face when I asked if she would let me redecorate my room. The time has come to arm wrestle some demons. Too much sun after a Syracuse winter does strange things to your head, makes you feel strong, even if you aren't. I must talk to Rachel. I can't do it in algebra, and the beast waits for her outside English. But we have studied hall at the same time. Bingo. She looks at me without expression. I try on a smile. Size medium. Hey, I say. She responds. Me. Homework? Rachel. Kind of. She taps her pencil on the table. I'm going to France this summer with the International Club. We have to do a report to prove we're serious. Me. That's great. I mean, you've always talked about traveling, ever since we were kids. Remember when we were in 4th grade and we read Heidi and we tried to melt cheese in your fireplace? We laugh a little too loudly. It's not really that funny, but we're both nervous. I look at her notes. They are lousy. A few facts about Paris decorated with an Eiffel Tower doodle, parts, and the initials RV plus AE, GAC. Me. So you're really going out with him? With Andy? I heard about the prom. Rachel grins. He's great, she says. He's just so awesome and gorgeous and yummy. She stops. She is talking to the village leper. Me. What are you going to do when he goes to college? I can't think about that. It hurts too much. He said he was going to get his parents to let him transfer back here. He could go to La Salle or Syracuse. I'll wait for him. Give me a break. Me. You've been going out for like, what, 2 weeks? 3? A cold front blows across the library. She straightens up and snaps shut the cover of her notebook. Rachel. What do you want anyway? Are you still mad at me, all right? She doodles a quick lightning bolt. No, I guess not. It was a long time ago. She stops and draws a spiraling circle. I stand on the edge and wonder if I'm going to fall in. The party was a little wild, she continues, but it was dumb to call the cops. We could have just left. She slides the notebook over to me. I didn't call the cops to break up the party, all right. I put the pencil down. I pick it up again. Then because some guy raped me, under the trees. I didn't know what to do. She watches as I carve out the words. She leans closer to me. I write more. I was stupid and drunk and didn't know what was happening, and then he raped me. When the police came, everyone was screaming, and I was just too scared, so I cut through some backyards and walked home. I push the notebook back to her. She stares at the words. She pulls her chair around to my side of the table. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, she writes. Why didn't you tell me? I couldn't tell anybody. Does your mom know? I shake my head. Tears pop up from some hidden spring. Damn, I sniff and wipe my eyes on my sleeve. Did you get pregnant? Did he have a disease? Oh my God, are you okay? No, I don't think so. Yes, I'm okay. Well, kinda. Rachel writes in heavy, fast hand. Who did it? I turn the page. Andy Evans. Liar! She stumbles out of her chair and grabs her books off the table. I can't believe you. You're jealous. You're a twisted little freak, and you're jealous that I'm popular and I'm going to the prom, so you lie to me like this. And you sent me that note, didn't you? You are so sick. She spins to take on the librarian. I'm going to the nurse, she states. I think I'm going to throw up.
Okay, so we felt that this book was pretty good at depicting some of the relationships that happen in middle and high school, and how that disconnect between two friends can happen immediately, and then it can hold out really strongly. This scene in particular holds the integrity pretty well. We think of the book and the way that interaction goes down between Melinda and Rachel. One of the keys that I think the director, this was, by the way, directed by Jessica Scharzer, is that all of the scene is up close and close-up headshots of the two girls interacting. And the book has a lot to do, as well as the movie, with Melinda deciding whether or not she's going to tell anybody. And when she finally decides, there's this personal interaction with the camera being so close up. And as soon as Rachel denies her, you've got the far away shot. There's your disconnection from the two people.
Okay. And also, we felt overall the movie was pretty similar to the book. There were some scenes that were left out that we kind of felt were important. Specifically, one was whenever she was raped, it was by a tree, and in the movie it didn't really show any of that, and the tree was actually very significant throughout the book. In her art class, she was made to draw trees and stuff like that, so we felt that was kind of a significant part that they should have had in the movie that they didn't. But overall, we really liked it. Some classroom uses, we felt that it may not be a book that we would use for a class read in its entirety, but we did feel that it would be very useful, especially a lot of schools have weeks where they have like a bullying awareness week or like a sexual abuse awareness week or something like that. So this would be an excellent book to incorporate into something like that. And you could do that just how we did by having a read aloud and just taking excerpts from it, or even showing clips from the movie just to kind of bring awareness to so many different social issues. It doesn't have to be necessarily rape. It can just be the bullying, the disconnect from friends, and sexual abuse, verbal abuse. There's so many social issues they touch on. And so that's pretty much how we said that you could incorporate it into your classroom. Any questions? Thanks, John.